This is Andy Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm joined by Kane Baker over Zoom. Kane, firstly, how are you?
I'm very well, Andy, mate. How are you?
I'm all
Very
good.
well.
You've just dropped about 2 or 3 inches there. What was going on?
Might be the chair there. I got it now. I'm sorry about that, mate. Is that better?
That's all good. Obviously, before we do come on to kind of what's coming up for yourself, you're only a couple of weeks away from your return to the big stage fight now in Italy on a Matchroom show. It's been a while since we last had a chance to catch up. Talk about what you've been up to. You've stayed active, you've been on the small hall shows. Just talk to me about the past few months for yourself.
Yeah, I've stayed active. I teamed up with Spencer McCracken Jr. At the McCracken's gym, and I've stayed active. I've had a few. I think I've had about 2 or 3 fights. Just trying to stay active and wait for something to pounce on.
I was going to say, since the Kumari loss, I've seen you've got the 3 wins under your belt and the 1 draw. What was that the plan? When you on the back of that defeat, did you just want to stay busy for yourself, or did maybe Eddie or somebody else say, if you can get back to kind of winning ways, there'll be another opportunity for you down the line?
Well, more for myself, but they did say, Eddie always said that to me. I said, you just stay active and there will always be opportunities for you. You just got to, obviously, staying ready has been my key with most of my boxing. So that's been a no-brainer. I've just stayed ready, stayed active. And then when something comes along, I had the time to step it up, and Matchroom give me the time as well, again, as they do always.
Ken, you've always said, you're a fan with a boxing license, but
I'm a boxing fan with a license.
Yeah,
I
am. When you look at kind of your career at this point, what do you actually want to go on to achieve? When you look at the Italy fight, you look at it as success there and go on to maybe eventually build towards maybe a British title or something.
Success in Italy is definitely just the job in hand at the minute. Everyone says to me, "What do you want?" And really, I'm a kind of the timing, and the only thing we get to take away from this is memories, and that I want to go to Italy and make some memories to take away, and I ain't going to look past that fight or what's going to come from that. If anything, I would always fight for anything I can, and I'll stay active. And British title is probably a dream. I don't know if I'd ever get there, but at the minute it's the Italian job, and that's what I got to do.
Obviously, you've mentioned that it's the Italian job. Francesco Grandelli, the man in the opposite corner to yourself, Kane. What do you know about him?
I haven't seen a lot of it's hard to find a lot on him, to be fair. What I have seen, he's very sharp. He's very good, to be fair. He's ranked very high. He's in the top 40. He's 47th in the world or something like that. So on paper, he's probably my toughest opponent today. But he hasn't fought anyone like me, and he hasn't fought anyone with the hunger that. This is a massive. If I would, this life changing for me. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
So, Cam, for you stepping out there in Italy, how do you expect the fight to play out between Perry? From what you've seen and from what you've picked up since you've teamed up with Spencer, and I know you're obviously working with Des as well now on the your strength and conditioning side. What are you looking to bring into this fight, which maybe you've missed previously?
Well, this fight, I'm looking basically to go put right where England went wrong in the Euros, and if it goes into a shootout, mate, it's that's where I feel stronger. I feel I've got a nutritionist on board now in Peter James Bow, and I feel like I'm stronger. I've got a lot grew into. There's ways to do the weight and to grow into, and I'm sparring lighter. I'm performing better lighter, and I'm carrying the strength that I've kept when I've probably been at welterweight and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully I'm looking for a shootout and to put the wrongs that England did in the Euros right. Definitely.
I mean, can you mention a shootout there? Do you feel you need to be successful via stoppage on the night. You know, neither yourself or Francesco have a record which would suggest you're big punchers, but being the away fighter, going to Italy, is it a concern of yours if it was to go to the cards, if you felt you'd done enough on the night to be successful?
I'm not the biggest of punchers, but I am strong. I'm very strong, but when I got an engine like me, if I don't stop, I'm working for the stoppage. But it's as simple as that, really. That's what there's a lot of rumors that go around how many rounds you're down before you get to Italy, and there's certain things. But I did hear something about the scorecards being shown after in one of the fights in Italy after each round or something.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't really know. Something like that would be spicy. But yeah, I've got a non-stop punch, and it does get into shootouts in some parts. And if it is, I've just got to finish. Yeah, I will leave every ounce of me. If I win this fight, my fans who have followed me and backed me from the white collar days and all my ups and downs and everything, like we'll get on a UK card, I know. So I got to go out there, all guns blazing, and it's just going to be a shootout from round one. It's got to be, yeah.
Kane, I remember how disappointed you was after the Fiaz defeat, and then after the Kumari defeat, going into this fight. How much more pressure do you feel there is on yourself to be successful so that you don't suffer a third defeat on a Matchroom show?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure, but I don't. My pressure from the Matchroom shows, all the shows, anything like that, I don't feel that. Like, it's more for my fans. The pressure is now because I know I got an opportunity. If I win this, when I win this, like we can. The crowds are back open. There's no behind closed, because I had some good fights behind closed doors and stuff, and some cards I was on. I just want my friends, my family, and my fans, and my sponsors and my supporters to come out and see me, because we can get places rocking. So I'm doing it more for them. You know, I know how it works with the bigger promoters, and they will have me because I stay ready, and there's times where people are needed, and they will always have me. So that pressure isn't thrust upon me, really. But I can feel the pressure of my fans. I got a few coming. I've got a lot of people who have paid for the zone, and it's more for them. So I'm going to go out there and wear my heart on my sleeve, and yeah, I'm going to do it for my country.
Okay, we'll leave it there now. Leave you to enjoy the rest of your evening and just kind of tape it down now to do so. Just a final message from yourself. Obviously, you mentioned the fans that you've got who want to come and see you and who will be watching on DAZN. Have you got a final word or a message to anybody?
Yeah, a message to my sponsors, County Clean and Nitrous Competitions. They've supported me the whole of the camp. They've made sure I've had everything. Peter James Bell on board. All my fans and my friends and family, the ones that come in, the ones that end. I'm a boxing fan with a license for the fans, and the love they got for me, I can't go wrong, and I'm going to go and represent England and put on a show in Italy.
Okay, it's a pleasure as always to catch up with you. Enjoy the rest of your night, like I say. Thank you for speaking to me in Boxing Social.
Always a pleasure, never a chore, Andy, mate. Thank you very much.